you're walking through tall grass 100,000 years ago. The sun is setting, you hear something move behind you, and realize you are completely exposed. Take a look at this skeleton of the saber-toothed cat, Smilodon fetalis. Those 11-inch curved canines attached to 600 pounds of muscle. It was an ambush predator, hitting 30 miles per hour, with a bite evolved to puncture the throats of large mammals. And this towering structure is the short-faced bear. Standing upright in this exhibit, it reaches 12 feet tall. It was a hyper-carnivore that ate exclusively meat, running down prey at 40 miles per hour. In Europe and Asia, packs of cave hyenas roamed. A modern human bites down with 162 pounds of pressure per square inch. A cave hyena bit down with 1,100 pounds, enough force to easily crush thick femurs to get at the marrow. Geography offered no sanctuary. South America had 10-foot-tall terror birds with beaks that could shatter skulls. Other continents had giant cheetahs and packs of massive dire wolves. For millions of years, our ancestors were not the protagonists of the ecosystem. We occupied the bottom rungs of the food chain, hunted by animals that had spent epochs evolving to kill. In 1924, researchers in South Africa found the skull of a 3-year-old human ancestor known as the town child. Punctured directly through the eye sockets were 2 holes matching the canine teeth of a leopard, offering physical proof of our status as prey. Our biology offered practically zero defense. We had flat teeth, useless nails, our hearing was mediocre, our night vision was poor, and our upright bipedal posture made us highly visible across an open plain. Consider a chimpanzee, our closest living relative. They are 3 times stronger than an adult human and can scramble 30 feet up a tree in seconds, yet they still fall victim to leopards regularly. We were slower, weaker, and clumsier than chimps. By every single objective biological metric, humanity possessed no defensive advantages. We should have gone extinct 100,000 years ago. Deep inside Wonderwork Cave in South Africa, layers of ash and burned bones show our ancestors controlling fire 1 million years ago. A campfire creates a safety zone roughly 30 feet in diameter. It acts as a hardwired psychological barrier that predators instinctively refuse to cross. Beyond acting as a defensive shield, a hearth gave early humans 3 to 4 extra hours of light every night, time that could be spent crafting tools, planning, and communicating. It also allowed them to cook their meat. Cooked meat is softer and breaks down easily in the stomach. Our bodies redirected this sudden surplus of easily digestible calories to fuel the growth of much larger, more complex brains. Biological weapons take millions of years to evolve. Fire gave humans the one resource those claws and teeth couldn't provide: time. Time to rest safely in the dark, time to grow our intellect, and time to strategize. When it comes to raw speed, we are terrible sprinters. A human top speed is about 28 miles per hour for a very brief stretch, while an ambush predator like a saber-tooth could hit 30 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. A human could never win a short chase. We evolved an entirely different strategy called persistence hunting. Heavily furred predators pant to release heat, causing them to quickly overheat during a long run. Humans evolved millions of sweat glands across our bodies, allowing us to regulate our temperature while in continuous motion. Hunters would track an animal at a relentless jog for 3, 4, sometimes 6 hours. The prey would run, overheat, and stop to rest, only to be forced to run again when the humans caught up, until it literally collapsed from heat stroke. Sheer endurance made humans the only predators on Earth capable of weaponizing exhaustion to take down faster, stronger prey. This is an informational sign at the Dmanisi archaeological site in Georgia. It marks a location dating back 1.8 million years, making it a critical site for understanding how our early ancestors survived in Eurasia. Take a look at this illustration of a jawbone found at the site. The tooth sockets have completely closed over with smooth, remodeled bone, meaning this individual lived for years after losing all their teeth. Someone else had to be chewing their food or softening it over a fire to keep them alive. We see this again at Shanidar Cave in Iraq. A Neanderthal skeleton found here belonged to a man who lived to the age of 40, despite a healed broken arm, severe arthritis, and blindness in one eye. He couldn't hunt or fight, but his group protected him anyway. In the animal kingdom, a predator that cannot hunt usually starves. But by protecting their most vulnerable members, human groups ensured that knowledge and experience remained within the pack. This cooperation allowed them to coordinate in ways a solitary predator simply couldn't. Around 400,000 years ago, our toolkit changed. In Schoningen, Germany, archaeologists found wooden spears, perfectly balanced, aerodynamic weapons explicitly designed for throwing. Coordinated packs of humans could now hurl these spears with lethal force from 30 feet away. It was a ranged attack vector no terrestrial predator had ever evolved a physical defense against. Around 50,000 years ago, human migration branched out of Africa, across Europe, Asia, and the Americas. As they expand, look at the corresponding drops in apex predator populations. Saber-tooths, short-faced bears, and cave lions vanished within a few thousand years of our arrival. Evolution gave other animals speed, strength, and camouflage. It gave humans adaptability. We started as prey, shivering in the dark, and eventually evolved to outthink, outlast, and replace the world's deadliest killers.